Can you imagine what it was like? Knowing you're going to be the mother of God's son. I had so many mixed emotions throughout my pregnancy. And then I held him for the first time. It was so beautiful. Joseph and I tried to tend to his needs the best we knew how, and I just clung to him. I knew he was God's son, but he was still part of me. Then came the time I had to let him go. He traveled the countryside, teaching and preaching his Father's words to multitudes of people. And it was there that he was accused. I knew he had done no wrong, but I was his mother. And he did tell me it would come to this day, but I didn't want to believe it. They couldn't accept him. They wanted their Messiah to be the king who would throw off the yoke of Roman rule and establish this glorious kingdom in Israel. But instead they arrested him. Caiaphas and the Sanhedrins questioned Jesus, accused him of disrespecting the sacred things of God, and then sent him to Herod. And Herod wanted to help Jesus, to have him perform a miracle as if he was a simple magician, and was disappointed when Jesus refused. He was then taken to Pontius Pilate, who thought scourging my beloved son would please the crowd, but it didn't. They kept shouting to release Barabbas and crucify Jesus. Pilate knew that Jesus had done no wrong, but the crowd persisted. I followed him up that hill, my heart just breaking inside. I wanted to take the beatings from him. I wanted to take his pain. But I can only watch. And trust in his words. So I stood there as they nailed him to that splintered wood. His body bleeding from the lashes of their whips. Couldn't they just understand why he had come? To save us from our sin? I knew this, and my heart had overtaken me. I had lost my son. They had crucified him, and he still pleaded for forgiveness upon them. The sky had turned dark, as if God had turned his face away and couldn't watch. And today on that cross, his arms spread. I'm almost positive that I saw on that bruised, wounded face a smile. And those words that came next. It is finished. I have faith that this is not the end.